Hi there, you're joining me today for another TEMU haul, and I've got quite a bag full of stuff. So let me get in it. Let me just move that over. Ooh, I think there's a bag in a bag there. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Right, so these are a pair of trousers that I ordered. So let's have a look at these. Right, so they're a nice colour, aren't they? Not particularly a fan of the fabric because it's that sheeny fabric, but I do love the colours. So providing that fits okay, they should be fine. And I've not wrote the prices down, so I'll have to put them. You know, I'll just when I'm doing editing video, I'll just put the prices as I'm going through items. But I think they were £8 some of them. But yeah, they are. I do like the colour, definitely. Right, so that's the first thing. Now this is a machine foot for my Duke. And I'm hoping that it's going to fit. Because you get low shanks and high shanks, don't you? But what this is, you know when you're doing your, you're doing a hem. So you move this bar across. Let's have a look, see if I can do it. What's that Allen key for? So you'd loosen that. It's really, really tight, that. Oh yeah, that's loosening it. Then once it's loose, you can put it and slide it across wherever you want it to be. And then you just tighten it back up. There we go. And then there's a Allen key on the top. So what can you move about there? It must be for that to screw it on, I reckon. Yeah, so it's got like a plastic roller on that. So I will give that a try, I think, maybe tomorrow. See how I go on with it. Right, so that's another little thing. So let me undo this second bag. Wow, there's quite a few things in here. Right, that's my lot from that bag. Right, so I'm going to show you in this one first because I know what these are. These are some the brackets, not brackets. I've got these for my fence. Right, so these are packs of 2. Right, so you've got a screw in there. So this is how they look. And what I've got these for, I ordered 4, and these are for my wheels because I was going to get some more shepherd's hooks, basically to hang this on. Now, I've got 4 of these wheels, and I've painted them all different colours. And then these crystal droplets, they're from TEMU. The like sundial underneath, that's from TEMU. Now, I did initially put these on with a really thick cotton, but then I've took the cotton off and I've put this beautiful stretch elastic that I actually got from Amazon. So they're on better and they look better because you've got all these rainbow colours going around them. And these crystals, they're glued onto the end of the spike, so they're not going to move. And then these are they've got, what they call them, zip ties, so that they keep them to the end. So what I've got these brackets for is literally to put over there and hang it on the fence like so. So they'll be great, won't they? So I have got 4 of those, and they are packs of 2, like I've said. I quite like them. So they're quite a nice design, aren't they? Right, so that's them 2. Right, and then I've got some more. You know that stretch elastic that I used for the shorts? If you saw that video, this is the stretch elastic cording that I got. And there's 3 meters in these packs. But you can just see that this ribbon at the end, that is not stretch. It is the loops that stretch to go around buttons. But this is such a great idea. So I've already had 3 meters, but then I ordered another 2 packs because I thought they're going to be great at different projects. And if I've got it in stock. Right, so I actually got some more buttons because these buttons were really, really cheap, and I think the packs are 10. So I've got, did I got another pack of them? No. So I've got the different sizes. So I'll come a bit closer so you can see. So you've got that small one, because sometimes when you're looking at shirts and blouses, they are quite small, the buttons. And then, are they the same size? They do look similar size. 2 more packs of those, because I think they're really, really pretty buttons, the daisies. So that's for my sewing room. Now this is a sticker, and when I saw this, it just looks great. So whether I'm going to put this in my car, I shall see. But look at that. To fellow Elvis fans, how good is that? It's a real good likeness, because you get some, and other than the hair, they don't look like Elvis, but this one really does look like him. So that is great. Oh, I've ordered that stretch elastic loops in red as well. So that's 3 meters of red. I know I've got 3 meters of black because I got that last time. Right, so let me just put that to one side. I'm going to put that there because I'm going to be putting that on something later. Now, I've got these because my eldest daughter has started making jewellery, mainly for herself at the minute. But these are handmade with love, and these are something that I could use also if I'm making someday scrunchies or something else that could use these on. These are the holographic ones, but you can just see there, can't you, the beautiful colours in them. So you just fold that in half, and you could put a bracelet, necklace, scrunchie, like I've said, or you've got 2 holes there and 2 on the back where you could put earrings. So I'm going to give Paige some of these because they'll be great for gifting a homemade gift. And I think there's 50 in there. Right, so what I've got here then is, these are just, when they come I thought, what are they? But I know what these are. There's different size bags, and I think there's 50 in these. So you just open it up, and then it's got this elastic round it, round the edges. Don't stretch it too far because obviously it comes undone. So I've actually done, do you remember me, if you watched one of the videos, and it was a charity haul one where I got the really big silver candle holders, and then I got the vintage style glass large 2 lampshades. Well, they're glued onto there now. So I've got candles in them. So I think if the weather's a bit inclement, I'm going to put 2 of these over the top to stop the rain getting in it. But these are for putting over your food, you know, in the fridge. So these, I've actually got 2 packs of them. But I mean, I think they're only going to be more or less single use, these ones, because like I said, I've just pulled that and some of the elastics have come off it. But I think there's about 3 or 4 different sizes to them, the smaller ones and then there's bigger ones. So I'm going to keep them in my kitchen, and I've got 2 bags of those. Right, so let me just pop this. This is a badge. This is actually bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I'll just read it out to what it says. People need to start appreciating the effort I put into not being a serial killer. It made me laugh when I read that, so I'm just going to bring that up to show you. So that is the badge, but I just think it's a funny badge, that. Did make me laugh when I read it. Right, so I don't know what's in here. Let me just open this and have a look. Oh, I do. These are tiny, but they're also like metallic watercolours. So I'm just going to bring them up and show you. I hope you can see the colours of these watercolour paints. But I'm going to be honest with you. I thought they were going to be bigger than that. But they are beautiful colours. Right, so I'm going to leave that out. Now I think the last 3... Oh, I've actually got another set of buttons there. So there was somebody at the door there. Right, so what I've got here is, and these look beautiful, and these look as pretty as what they looked, you know, when I was looking online. So I actually ordered 3 lots of these. And again, I think there's 3 meters in these, but I'm going to take one lot out to show you. Because you know what I'm like, you know, for adding trim to stuff. But just look how pretty that colour is. So let me just undo that. Oh, they're beautiful. Which, so you can see there as you're working down, it's very similar colours to that elastic that I've got, that the colours go through. So what we've got here is, it's like almost little tiny pom-poms. Now this is not stretch, well, there's a tiny bit of stretch in it, but that you could use to put it round a neck, a cuff, up your trousers. You could use this for so many different things, but that is just beautiful, beautiful. They're like pastel colours, aren't they? You've got your pink, peach, lemon, blue, mint, lilac, lavender, but that, I think they're just, you can just see there how pretty that is. And like I said, these are 3 meter pieces, and I got 3, so I've got 9 meters of that, because I thought if you're making some trousers and you're taking them up the trouser leg, you've got, how much are you using? If my leg's 29, you're using just under 1 meter, so that would be like just under 2 meters on both legs, wouldn't it? But you could use these going around pockets, if you're putting pockets, you know, like patch pockets on trousers, jackets, shirts. You can use this so many ways, but I just thought for summer, what a lovely, lovely trim. So I'm really, really pleased with them. And that, guys, is my charity haul for this time. Now I have got another basket going on TEMU, and a lot of the things that's in my basket are sort of Buddha plaques for my garden. And there's some tiny Buddha ornaments, and they look stunning. They look stunning. That I've got 2 in my basket. So I hope you've enjoyed this little share with you guys. And like I said, I'm going to try them trousers on. And like I said, so long as they fit okay. I do like the print of them, although, like I said, I'm not a big fan of this shiny fabric. I'd sooner it just be like plain jersey. But they should be comfortable on them because the stretch. And I don't know whether they'd be like, I don't think they'd be high-waisted then, would they? And they're quite a wide leg, because sometimes you're looking at some of the clothes and it shows you a wide leg on the model, but then when you see the picture on its own, it's a narrow leg. Well, that is total misleading. So I'm glad that these are wide leg, and I thought these might be good to travel on holiday in. So that's another reason why I've got them. So yeah. Right, so thanks for joining me, guys. Till next time, bye for now.